Hello, and welcome back to another episode of First Date. My guest today is an internationally touring comedian. He is the host of Normal World on Blaze TV. Give it up for Dave Landau.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm good. I'm living.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How long are you in town for?
3 days.
It seems like that's the going number
Yes.
of people that come to town.
Yeah, well, I'm in Dallas, so I drive down a lot to do like Mothership and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm here often.
Oh, you live in Dallas?
Now I do, yeah.
Is it snowing there right now?
It was last night, so I came in early.
Wow.
But I'm from Detroit, so it didn't bother me all that much. So it was fine. Some people were spun out and probably dead, but I was fine.
That's good.
Yeah.
As long as you're okay.
That's really all I care about.
Where are you performing at this weekend?
Cap City Comedy Club and the Red Room, and then I'm just doing the late shows at Mothership.
When you said Red, I thought you were going to say Red Rose. I was like, whoa, they're doing comedy at the strip club now.
Yeah, I've done it. It's something.
I bet it is.
I did it for, it was a strip club. It was for the dancers and their favorite customers.
Okay.
So it was the dancers and a lot of guys that were in like sip and puff blow chairs. It was really one of those.
What?
Like when you're paraplegic and you can only blow like Stephen Hawking to get your chair to go.
Stop.
Yeah, it was most of the customers were horribly disfigured. I shouldn't say disfigured.
I shouldn't even
handicapped,
laugh at that.
But yeah, they were mostly handicapped people, brutally handicapped, and then their favorite stripper who they give all their money to. And I was doing comedy. And then there was one 7-year-old or like 6-year-old playing a Game Boy. And I'm like, can he hear this? And she's like, yeah, look where he is right now. I'm like, you're a great mom.
Oh.
Yeah. It was a private show. So, I mean, they weren't naked.
Yeah.
They weren't really dressed, but they weren't naked.
Right.
So
they were wearing the bare minimum.
They were wearing, yeah, what would please the
customers.
Yes, what would please the man in the blow chair, but not be too offensive for the kid playing a video game as if he were at the beach.
The show's starting out with a bang.
Yeah, something.
And now we'll get into some appetizer questions.
So are you're married?
I am, yes.
How long have you been married?
18 years.
Long time.
Long time.
Do you have any
kids? I
kids?
say that negatively. But one. I don't know why I thought about it. One. I have one son.
It's okay to think about it, you know?
Yeah, you're like, I hope. Yeah, just one. I mean, we've been together for so long. Like, we've been together for 21 years.
Yeah.
So it's been a long time. So,
How did you meet her?
Second City in Detroit. They used to have a chapter of it, and that's where we met, was doing theater and comedy, theater and improv together.
Oh, is she an actress?
She was.
Okay.
Yeah, she didn't want to keep going into it. Like, so she went out and she was in college and then ended up going into the real world, and I stayed in comedy.
Yeah. Where so you guys moved to Dallas together?
Yeah, no, it's weird. We're fine. I shoot a show at the Blaze, so I go to Dallas a couple days a week, then I go home a couple days a week, and then I tour a couple days a week.
Okay.
So home is actually Detroit, but then I have a place in Dallas too.
Does she live in Detroit?
She lives in Detroit.
Okay.
It's a little bizarre, but we're fine.
But I feel like that's a comic's life.
It is.
So, I mean, you're hosting a show,
Yep.
And you're touring with comedy.
Yeah.
And you have a relationship. You divide the three.
Yes. It's a lot.
It's not a surprise to me, but
It's not a surprise to her either. I want them to move to Dallas because I like it.
yeah.
I like Texas.
Why be in Detroit?
She has a very good job with a Fortune 500 company that helps with her insurance, so it's beneficial.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
A
it's-
job makes sense.
Yeah, she doesn't want to leave it, and I wish she would, but it's a whole thing.
Maybe someday?
Yes, maybe someday.
All right. Are you an only child?
No, I have a twin brother.
Do you?
Yeah.
Are you identical?
No, fraternal. He's taller. He has red hair. He got all the athletic skills. I know, red hair. I won in that. All the athletic skills. And yeah. And then I got the, whatever this is, the DeVito sector.
What does he do?
He owns a roofing company with one of his friends.
Okay.
Yeah. And Yeah, I think he still does that. We talk a lot. I just don't listen.
Figures.
Yeah.
My boyfriend is a twin.
Really?
Yeah.
Fraternal?
Fraternal.
Okay, that's good. It's
And
weird
they're
to
nothing
me.
alike.
Yeah. It's either that, like you either get somebody who's totally different, or you get the kind of they're the exact same and look the exact same, and it's like a Doublemint commercial, and it's creepy to me.
Yeah.
But the fraternal twins are, I don't know, that's normal. to
Yeah.
me.
They
'Cause
own a business together, but that's the only thing that they have in common.
a restaurant, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But that's it. And then
Yeah.
the rest of them they're just two completely different people.
Yeah, that's kind of how we are. Like he was all into athletics, sports, and I was into drugs, and failure. And
What was your favorite drug?
my favorite, alcohol was why I'm in recovery. But my favorite drugs, probably LSD was my favorite.
Ooh, a psychedelic.
Yeah,
I couldn't do that.
I did a lot of it. Yeah, it was fun.
I drank a lot though. What's your favorite drink?
Oh God, anything that would make me forget
Forget what?
just about my life. I had. That's a weird answer. I wasn't really drinking for taste.
You were drinking to feel numb.
Oh yeah, I started at about 14, and then it was just after
Oh my
that.
gosh.
Yeah, and then I was arrested a lot, and my brother wasn't. He was much faster than me. And I was arrested 13 times.
Like faster on his feet.
Yeah, like if you like cops raided a house party, most people could get away, and I'd like run and I'd hide in a closet, have for years. But I hid in a closet, and I remember one time cops were like, I thought the cops had left, and I was like, are they gone? And this cop's like, no, we're still here. And he opens up the closet, and I'm just under a pile of clothes. And he's like, who's in here? I'm like, E.T., like just completely stupid. And then they threw me down a staircase.
Why?
They didn't like me. I had been arrested a lot. And then a sea of teenagers started chanting Rodney King at the police. So they ended up dropping the charges because so many kids witnessed me being thrown down a staircase by cops.
Oh my
I didn't
gosh.
even swing on them or anything. I did another time, but that time I did not.
Swing.
No, I just was minding my own business in the closet under a pile of laundry.
When did you stop drinking?
July 7th, 2009.
Why that day?
13th arrest.
What did you do to get arrested so many times?
All alcohol and drug related.
But like, you were doing bad things. Are you a criminal?
No. Well, yeah. I mean, according to the legal system. I mean, I have a felony number of DUIs, but the reason they couldn't charge me with it is because I basically was an adult when I got arrested my last time, and my prior DUIs, I was a juvenile, so it didn't count. But
How did you get a car so young?
I got one at 16.
Oh, okay.
And then, well, the day I got my license, I ended up in a high-speed chase and totaled my dad's car.
What?
Yeah.
How did you get involved in a high-speed chase?
Well, it was the day that I got my license, and my birthday's in June, but my parents made me wait till November until I could get my grade point up above like a 2. I didn't, but they were tired of me driving, having to take me to school or me riding with my brother. And so my dad's car was in the garage, and my aunt was blocking the driveway because it was like during a family reunion. So when they all went to a restaurant, I decided to gingerly back my dad's car out over my neighbor's garden and pine tree and then take his car out.
Okay.
So we went down, we got alcohol, we got all this stuff down to the hood where we would go on like 8 Mile in Detroit, this place called Piccadilly. And we started giving people lawn jobs once we were driving around drinking, which is not sexual. It's just when you go on somebody's lawn and you spin and you like brake torque and you knock all their grass onto their house. Mm-hmm. I did it and I didn't realize there was a guy in a BMW sitting in his car. So we ended up in like a French Connection style chase throughout the suburbs of Detroit until I went down a street and there was a giant tree and that's what I slammed into. Like I was able to brake, but I popped the curb, the engine dropped, and I got knocked out by the airbag, and everybody ran except me. And here's what I didn't know. Because we were having a family reunion, there was a bunch of beer and alcohol already in the trunk and chips and stuff. So it just looked like a Super Bowl party had broken out behind me. So it was just booze and stuff all over the place. And I was just in a car unconscious when the cops showed up. And when I awoke, my dad was there. My dad was in Vietnam. He had cancer at the time. But I got out and I was like, "I'm okay, Dad." And then he punched me in the face and knocked me out for a second time. And he was not a violent man. He had just had it. And that was and then they gave me 6 months suspended license for that.
That's all?
Yeah, in 1998. They really weren't as hard on it as they are now.
Oh my God.
They were like, "You'll never do it again, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, never. Ever." And I lied.
What about the guy's lawn that you destroyed?
Well, since he chased a bunch of teenagers into a tree, I think he just decided to stay out of it.
To let it go?
Yeah, his car braked, and then you kind of saw, like, from what I understand, this, like, oh shit look on his face, because my friends were about to fight him, and then he just spun out and got away as fast as possible.
Wow.
Yeah.
So.
Then I worked for a Jeep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you afraid that your son is going to end up like you?
Absolutely. Every day.
Are you taking any preventative measures?
I am. He's more innocent than I was at his age.
Okay.
So, like, when I was, like, 7, I'd be listening to, like, Eazy-E on my Walkman on the way to school because my friends' older brothers would buy us tapes and stuff.
Uh-huh.
So my son's not as much like that. Like, he's really good at, he's on a travel football team and baseball team.
Okay.
He does, and these are all things I didn't force him into. He plays drums. Like, this is all just him going his own way. And I've always supported what he wants to do and kind of just seen what and I love him and I support. So he's going in a different direction than I ever did. Like, I always made films and stuff when I was a kid, which was cool. Mm-hmm. But his interests are more definitely athletics and he's very competitive.
That's good.
Yeah, I was never competitive.
Well, you couldn't hardly run. I mean, you never got away from the cops.
No, never, ever. I mean, a couple times I did. But it was usually because I ran to the yard next door and there'd be a tree fort. And I just hide in a kid's tree fort until the cops left.
That works.
It was pretty solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, like sometimes if people are getting breathalyzers and you go into the house, you can just like marine crawl under the window and then sneak out the garage.
Yeah.
I had plans of escape after a while.
Yeah, you had to.
I did. I was not a runner.
This was like a recurring theme for you.
Correct.
Well, it sounds so when guys are like usually the bad boy, which you sound like you were a bad boy.
I was, yeah.
They're usually like really fun to date.
Yes.
Did you have a lot of girlfriends growing up?
Yes.
What was like your go-to move to get a girl?
Nothing.
They were just attracted to the bad boy?
I was lucky, yeah. I mean, it doesn't look like it now. I get it. I know what I look like.
I didn't even say anything.
But no, it's my own insecurity. No, I was very lucky where girls would ask like me out or want to date me, and it wouldn't take much.
What would you do? Where would you go? On a high-speed chase?
My basement to get a hand job. I mean, like, yeah, it wasn't like a party and then we would have relations in the upstairs of someone's home. Like, I wasn't very romantic. I remember one time I went to pick up my girlfriend and I just pulled in her driveway and at the time I had a Mustang Cobra.
Ooh.
Yeah. And I'm like honking. And so I'm just pulling up in this like date mobile and I'm just honking. And she's like, he's honking and not even coming to the door. And she came out. She's like, "Why are you honking?" I'm like, "Because I'm high as fuck. I can't meet your parents right now." And so she's like waving to her parents, like, "His leg's broken," just making something up.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was not as chivalrous. I was, but I also was not. I was very anxious to meet the parents because I was usually on something.
Okay.
So I never really wanted to go to the door.
Cuffing season lead to a new boo? Want some extra heat in the bedroom to fight off the winter chill? Keep the passion alive using the natural power of hemp with Via. Via has developed a unique blend of pleasure-enhancing cannabinoids, libido-strengthening herbs, and a medium dose of THC, all into one mind-blowing gummy called High Love. Via just dropped their High Love bundle, which includes a pack of gummies and a THCA vape just in time for Valentine's Day. And the best part, Via legally ships to nearly all states in the U.S. in discreet packaging directly to your door with a worry-free guarantee. No medical card required. Everyone here at YMH loves Via, and I've only got 3 more weeks until my due date when I get to try it too. If you're 21 and up, check out the link to Via in our description and use the code DATE to receive 15% off. And if you're new to Via, get a free gift of your choice. After you purchase, they ask where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them we sent you. This Valentine's Day, elevate your love life with Via. Every new year, we set all sorts of big goals, but only 8% of people will stick with their resolutions all year long. But with Acorns, you can lock in years and years of healthy money habits in about 5 minutes. That's all the time it takes to open your account and start automatically saving and investing your money. Acorns makes it easy to start automatically saving and investing so your money has a chance to grow for you, your kids, and for your retirement. You don't need to be an expert. Acorns will recommend a diversified portfolio that fits you and your money goals. You don't need to be rich. Acorns lets you invest with the spare money you've got right now. You can start with $5 or even just your spare change. Acorns is so easy to use. I love it because it's a little carefree and you have help on hand at any time. Head to acorns.com/firstdate or download the Acorns app to start saving and investing for your future today. Paid non-client endorsement. Compensation provides incentive to positively promote Acorns. Tier 1 compensation provided. Investing involves risks. Acorns Advisors, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. View important disclosures at acorns.com/firstdate. The new year is here, and maybe you've been thinking about finally starting the new business you've been putting off. I get it. There's so many questions. Branding, marketing, how do you even get started? But take a deep breath. Shopify's got you. How do I know? Because I had the same questions when I started, and here's what I learned. Shopify makes it simple to create your brand, open for business, and get your first sale. Get your store up and running easily with thousands of customizable templates. No coding or design skills required. All you need to do is drag and drop. Shopify makes it easy to manage your growing business. They help with the details like shipping, taxes, and payments from one single dashboard. Established in 2025 has a nice ring to it, doesn't it? Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/date, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/date to start selling with Shopify today. Shopify.com/date. That makes sense. Probably a good decision on your part.
Yeah. Even when I met a girl who I loved, who I dated for a year, I met her dad. And it was after slamming almost an entire fifth of Jaeger. And a lot of it had gotten on a white polo shirt I was wearing.
Yikes.
So I'm sitting there very drunk, talking to this guy, and I just have green stuff all over my shirt. And I only stayed, I'm like, I have to go. Your dad's going to see me like this. And she started crying. And I'm like, all right, I guess I'll go meet your father with Jaeger all over my shirt. So it was me and my friend Sean and my girlfriend just sitting there, and he's asking me like trivia questions just to see if I've paid any attention in school. So he's just like, do you know what the capital of Michigan is? I'm like, yeah, it's Lansing. Yeah, it's cool. Is was pretty good.
Yeah. So when did you start or did you ever be like want to take a girl out on a date and try to impress her? Was there ever a shift for you?
Yeah. Oh yeah. A couple times. I mean, I did. A girl asked me out who I liked, and I dated her for a year, and I took her on dates, dinners, everything. And the problem was I was an alcoholic, so by the end of it, I just couldn't put her above the drinking, not on purpose.
Yeah.
But it just is how it was. And I mean, I had gone to a rehab during that time too, in a mental institution. A lot of things that aren't good for relationships.
Right.
Per se. So I'd say like around when I was 15, 16, I did want to date the proper way, but a lot of times it was just hookups.
Yeah.
But I did have a couple girlfriends that were for another girl I dated for a year. So yeah, like 6 months maybe. But I mean, in high school terms, that's like 5 years. So it felt like forever.
Okay, let's go ahead and get into some main course questions.
Did you ever have a girl that was more wild than you?
Yes.
Was that a turn on or a turn off?
It was a turn off. She was very... She ended up in Playboy, but not like you. She was in one of the like teen whore sections.
I've always wondered what that side of Playboy is like.
Oh, it's people who do cocaine like we did. Yeah, she was insane. Like she would drive recklessly.
Yeah.
She was beautiful. But
that's the fun side of Playboy.
Yeah, it must be because I don't know.
Mine was just work.
That's what it seems like. Yours is classy.
Yeah.
And she was
fun.
Like, yeah. Like I remember even when I told everybody, I'm like, hey, I just hooked up with this girl, and like 20 people were like, yeah, so have we.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, cool. I thought this was an accomplishment. She looked like the blonde sister that OD'd on the 70s show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like almost identical.
Fun.
Yeah, it was. She was a good, I think she's still alive. It's really 50-50 with a lot of people I knew.
What is the best place to take a girl on a first date if you're serious about a girl?
I would probably take a girl to either like a high-end restaurant.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What if you're not that serious about a girl?
Coney Island in Detroit, like a place where you get hot dogs and shit.
Do you like doing activities for dates?
What do you mean?
Like putt-putt or laser tag?
I'll suffer through it. I mean, like putt-putt's fun. Or we would go golfing. Some girls I liked that golfed. That was cool. And then, see, the hobby was always, like when I was dating, was always the drugs and the party.
Yeah.
So it was rarely
getting
like
fucked up.
Yeah, it was rarely like let's go putt-putt. It was like let's take a double stack Pikachu and go to a rave in an abandoned warehouse. It was a different thing, you know. But yeah, we would go to movies because I loved movies, and a lot of girls would want to go too. So we would pick. I'd let her pick it out as I'll watch anything, and then I'd take her to a movie.
Yeah. I feel like movie theaters are where I would get down when I was younger. That's like where I would give a hand job.
Yeah, like you could get jacked off during The Grinch. I don't know why I threw that out there. It's just maybe something that happened.
Odd movie of choice.
Well, if you go to the Late Show, there's not kids there.
Yeah, that's true. But that was all. I got my first kiss at a movie theater.
Me too.
And he chipped my tooth.
That did not happen with him.
Mine's him.
No, I'm kidding.
Mine sucked.
They never caught the guy.
This guy, I was a cheerleader in high school. I went to a private school for like 1 year, and I was a cheerleader there. And I had never been kissed, and all the girls were like, "Oh my God, you never got kissed before. We can hook you up with the quarterback of the football team." And it was like the junior football team because I was like 16.
Okay.
And
so it's still statutory.
I still remember his name.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
His name was Fuck You, Dude.
Was he hyphenated?
No, but he was weird.
Okay.
If I would have seen him today, I would have been like, mm-mm. But back then I was like, whatever, you care about the fact that he was like the quarterback. So I was like, I guess this is a status symbol. Like, I'm a cheerleader, you're a quarterback. This makes sense. This is a Taylor Swift song.
Yeah, you're an insecure cheerleader.
Yeah, he's a douchebag.
Yeah, so it's perfect for you.
Yeah. And my mom dropped me off at AMC 30 in Mesquite, Texas.
Okay.
And we go into this theater, and I didn't even really know this guy. This was like the first time I'd ever been on a date, but we both knew that we were going to kiss. That was like the only thing we knew. Mm-hmm. So we get in there, and when we sit down in our chairs, he tells me how he's going to kiss me.
That's creepy.
So he was like, hey, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to look at you. You're going to look at me. You're going to open your mouth about this much, and I'm going to slip my tongue in there. I'm going to twirl it around like a tornado, and then I'm going to pull it out. and then
What a piece of shit. Who would do this?
And then you can close your mouth, and then we're done.
Like, did he watch American Pie and was just like, I'll just tell her what I saw and we'll do that? And did you do that?
I mean, he gave me play for play.
He instructed you like a cult leader.
Yeah, like the football player that he was. He was like, this is play by play, exactly how we're going to do this.
This is how we're going to get to the end zone.
Yeah. So I said, okay. And he was like, okay, 3, 2, 1. And I turned and I looked at him and I just went,
oh, God.
And he came at me so fast that he like whips his head around as fast as he possibly could. And he hit me in the mouth with his teeth and he chipped my tooth. Oh, God. And I was like, oh my gosh.
Chipped? Oh, obviously.
I
no?
run out. No, I got it like fixed.
It's good when it was that bad it needed repairing.
I didn't go to school for like a week.
So he just assaulted you with his face.
Yeah, and I call my mom and I'm crying from like the payphone at the theater. I'm like, you have to come get me. I chipped my tooth.
Yeah.
So she takes me to the dentist and they like glue like a part of a tooth. I don't know. They like did whatever they had to do.
Yeah, I've been there. Yeah.
They like give you a fake part of a tooth.
Yes.
And so I get this fake part of my tooth put back in, and I was so embarrassed to go back to school that I didn't go for a week. Well, that was a bad decision because during that week, he had told everybody at school that I was a bad kisser.
What?
I know.
Well, it's to cover his ass for
but I wasn't
actually
there to
hurting you.
Defend myself. So then when I go to school, everyone's looking at me like I'm a fucking loser because I don't know how to kiss. And I'm like, that piece of shit just chipped my tooth and told me how. This whole thing is misconstrued.
Yeah. Well, he couldn't even accomplish the play that he set out to do.
Yeah. Terrible football player.
I bet. Terrible kisser.
The horrible.
Even worse kisser, I'm guessing.
I don't even know what happened to that guy, but that was my first kiss.
He shows people pictures of you and tells people that he dated you. I guarantee it. Yeah.
And people don't even know. And I bet he still tells people that I'm a bad kisser.
Yeah, he's like, it'd be weird to do it as an adult. He'd be like, I chipped her tooth, she's so bad. And they'd be like, I'm sorry, did you hit her?
With his face. Right. Just came right at me like a Mack truck.
Do you remember the movie?
No.
Okay, just was curious.
I don't. I wish that I didn't remember the whole event.
Yeah, I would imagine you'd want that wiped from your memory.
Yeah, that would have been a good time for me to start drinking.
Yeah, it would have. It's good you didn't. When did you start?
I think the first time I got really drunk was actually with Playboy. We were flying first class to Argentina and we got so drunk. They put us in first class and it was free alcohol.
Yeah.
And we got so wasted that they told us that when we landed, they were going to call the cops.
In Argentina.
Yeah. They were like, y'all are cut off. Y'all cannot drink anymore. Because everyone's trying to sleep. And we were all just like partying.
And Hugh couldn't sleep through all of it?
We wasn't there.
I know, I figured.
But yeah, we got in trouble. And so I was like, what are you going to do? Kick us off the airplane?
Right. They're like, kinda.
I was like not helpful. But
So
that
how
was
old were you? Like 20?
21.
So you were like legally able to drink when
I
you...
was just legal when I joined with Playboy.
Wow.
And I got really hammered. And then they took us on wine tours and all this stuff. And I was like not that familiar with alcohol.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess my intro to Playboy, I got pretty fucking hammered.
That's quite a leap. To go from like, I've really never been kissed, I'm kind of dating the jocks, to like
That was
Playboy and
16.
booze in one day.
Well, I was from 16 to 21. And you have to remember that I was like naked every day in the snow. So alcohol was like really warming us up.
Yeah, that's got to be brutal.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they were like, take a shot of tequila. And you know,
Yeah.
tequila makes your clothes come off.
Yes.
Yeah, it was
I've
just
heard.
liquid courage.
Yeah, tequila was definitely one that I didn't drink a lot of for a lot of reasons. That would be the ones where you'd
What
regret.
was your drink of choice?
Anything,
That's what you
honestly.
said earlier. I was wondering if you had a more specific.
Anything. It sounds strange, but it's like I don't know, Natty Ice. You know what I mean? Like just garbage.
Did you ever have Mad Dog 2020?
Hell yeah, I had Mad Dog 2020. Many times. Talk about a wine tour. Just go to the just drinking ghetto fuel. I drank that stuff all the time. At Boone's Farm.
Yeah.
We drank a lot of 40s. That was big because we all wanted to be like thugs.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's kind of gangster.
Yeah, so I'd
In
have
the in the brown bags.
we wouldn't really keep the brown bag on sometimes, like, but we'd have like the St. Ides 40 and drink that, and then we'd
Okay.
have. I remember one time I don't know how long they had these things for, but it was 64-ounce Old English, and they had a handle on them, so it almost looked like a jug.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so we drink
It was like a
that.
finger handle.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was just enough to look even stupider. And then you'd be sitting there sipping on OE, just disgusting malt liquor. And that's what I would drink constantly because you could get a 40 for like $1.50.
Oh yeah.
They're like $2.
Wow.
It was a delight.
Yeah,
And-
that's pretty easy.
And then later, like 30 packs came out, and I was like, whatever they got. 'Cause
Damn.
you get 6 extra beers.
What is the longest relationship you had in this time?
1 year, but I would go back and forth to some girls too, where we'd meet up again.
Yeah.
But 1 year was probably my longest relationship, and then I think no, two.
When you would go back, did anything ever like change?
No. Nope.
Just the same.
Yeah, it was always, I had no ability to learn a lesson for a good portion of my life, but I was never like mean or anything. Like it wasn't like they didn't want to be with me. I was just kind of a disaster, and like my exes will still go to my shows and stuff. But
Oh, really?
Yeah, like some won't talk to me. Like if they broke up with me, we're fine. If I broke up with them, we haven't talked in years.
Okay.
So that's
Were you good at breaking up with people?
no.
Why were you not a good person? Why was it hard for you?
I never wanted to hurt anybody, but I never was doing it. It's weird to say, but I was never doing it though to hurt, because I was trying to be selfish. I just really didn't want them to keep dealing with me.
So were you the kind of guy that would like, you would be bad to push them to the edge so that they would break up with you?
No, not really. Like I wouldn't gaslight them or anything. I would just be myself. And the chips would fall.
They would just leave.
Yes, eventually they would just leave.
Did any of them really break your heart?
Yes,
Oh.
very much so.
Did you ever, and that's why you would try to revisit them, like go back?
One I never could, but I loved her very much.
Oh.
And the other one, one that I truly cared about passed, unfortunately. And then one, we were dating, but then I broke up with her. And right after that, I met my wife. So then it was just like
Yeah.
done after that. But I kind of grew up pretty quickly after that. I kind of gotten so much stuff out of the way. And I mean, I still messed up, obviously, later in life. But yeah, I sort of, I don't know. I just kind of changed like overnight where I said like, okay, I just want to go towards comedy and do something that I've always wanted to do and be successful. And I just kind of switched gears.
Did you use comedy as like a way of therapy?
Yes.
Laugh to keep from crying?
Kind of, yeah. Still do, you know. I think that's part of the, like a lot of the things that were happening in my life were more difficult and like that I'm just putting out there. Like I had a serious issue.
Yeah.
And then my dad had gotten cancer and he ended up dying from it. So like, and he was paying out of pocket for surgery. It was this whole issue with like the VA and Agent Orange and stuff in Vietnam. So I was being watched by like relatives for a lot of this. So I'd have like my grandma over and I'd just like steal her Vicodin and like her morphine patches. And then I worked at a pharmacy and this was during like the Oxy boom.
Oh no.
Yeah. So like you'd go to take out a trash can, you know, like I got to run to the dumpster and then you just fill your cellophane up with like Valiums and Percocets.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they weren't really keeping track of it. Like, I mean, now they do. It's nuts. But I mean, this is the late 90s, so you could just get enough to sell and also keep some for yourself.
You really hit this the right time though.
Oh, yeah. I got into drugs right at the right time without camera phones, and people were, this was before the Oxy and everything swept the nation.
Yeah.
So it was like right on the cusp of, it was like a good time for designer drugs. like it's like when the movie Go came out. Like they were making movies about drugs. Like it was popular. It was,
yeah.
I want to say it was chic. I never felt very chic.
Yeah. You were a bad boy. You were like more toxic.
Yeah.
That's not very chic.
It's not. No, I would smoke 3 packs a day. I was just
Ew.
I know. It's why I'm 5'6". I can't tell you how much I appreciate how I treated my body during the growing phases of my life.
Yeah.
Because now I get to look at this and a twin brother that's taller than me.
How tall is he?
He's probably about 4 inches taller than me, like 5'10".
So you really think that everything stunted your growth?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Like, it's strange. People say that's not true, but my shoes are a size 11.
Oh my God.
Right. It's absurd.
Yeah, you got boats
Yeah.
for feet.
Right. I trip over my feet as a grown man. Like, it didn't all grow right, but when you're taking so much LSD and all this other stuff that in the 90s is probably made in a bathtub in a crack house, you know, it's like, you can't, like, there's no way what I was putting into my body was good for anything. It's not like it was vitamins. It's just like whatever poison I could get my hands on.
Yeah.
And occasionally you just smoke crack by accident because they put it in the weed.
Oh.
You'd know because you felt really good for a second.
Yeah.
Then
I can't
coke.
say that ever happened to me.
That's good. It's good you haven't smoked crack. You have a bun in the oven.
Yeah, I do. That would be terrible.
Yes.
I've smoked a lot of things, but never crack.
Weed, obviously.
Weed.
You're a Texan, right?
I've had a cigarette or two,
Oh, you've had to have.
but I don't like them. They
That's
would make
smart.
me nauseous. Cigarettes make me nauseous. Like they almost make me feel high. And if I'm drinking and I have a cigarette, I'll get so wheezy, I'll just turn sideways.
That's kind of what the benefit of nicotine is that like kind of bump it gives you.
Is that the lure?
Yeah, it's like, well, it is at first. I mean, eventually it just becomes this crippling addiction that, you know, I mean, I haven't had a cigarette since 2012, but I smoked for 15 years.
Well, it's like a totally different person in a matter of seconds, though. Like, I don't know if that's even normal, but like my friends would be like, "Are you okay?" Like, because I would go from
With
like
cigarettes?
yeah, from like a fun like giggly drunk, I would smoke a cigarette and be wasted.
So you had a nicotine buzz that just kind of upped your buzz so badly that they would
That I
noticed
was,
it was a problem?
yeah, that I was like not okay. I couldn't even walk hardly. Like if I have it's wild what a cigarette would do to me. So I like can't smoke cigarettes, not only because I'm pregnant, but because what they do to me is like it just throws my whole equilibrium off.
Yeah, stay away from it then. Yeah, that's not for you at all.
It's not for me.
No, nicotine is very bad for your system then. That's not, I've never heard of this in my life.
Yeah, I mean, no one. I've never met anyone that does that to.
No, this is a
It's
first.
weird. I might be allergic to it or something.
You could have an allergy to nicotine, and that's why you were getting violently ill when you smoked it.
Literally. Because people can smoke a cigarette and have some casual fun. That was not, if I had a cigarette, goodbye. I'm sick. I'm throwing up. We're done.
Yeah, you're allergic to it.
Yeah.
I think we've diagnosed you today. Don't do that. Well, it's good that nobody does it anymore. I mean, did your parents smoke?
My dad did.
Yeah,
but he was also in Vietnam, and he also had cancer, and he also died. Not that I want to relate to you on all of that, but
I'm glad we could.
with you.
But I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just handled it better.
Well, I wasn't. My dad smoked.
Yeah.
I would have a smoke.
Right.
And then realize that I don't remember how I got home.
Yeah, that's never happened to anyone else in the history of tobacco. This is entirely please, stay away from it.
I will.
Yeah, it's not good for you.
Don't worry.
I figured you had a family member that smoked, just being a Texan, and you're right at the cusp of that age where everything changed. You knew the old world and now you know the new world. So you remember when everybody smoked cigarettes?
Yeah.
In your house, there'd be a Bible next to a giant ashtray in a room you couldn't sit in. Do you remember those giant ashtrays that you could kill a panda with it? This big marble, that's what my family did. And my mom was an RN.
So was mine.
Well, there you go.
My mom was a RN in a hospital for many, many years.
Yeah.
40.
Yeah, that's pretty much what my mom did.
What did your dad do?
I'd say the stuff he was most proud of. I mean, he did a lot of things for some different corporations, but he was a high school basketball coach.
Okay.
He started the Babe Ruth Little League coach. There's a Tom Landau field in the Detroit area. And he did a lot. So I'd say the number one thing that he'd probably most want to be known for was all the sports stuff he did for kids in the area.
Well, nurses were really attracted to these Vietnam vets.
Yeah, they were, because they needed someone to care for.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was very smart. He had several degrees. He was a great football player, but he grew up in kind of a foster home. His parents left, or his dad left the day he was born. He was a twin too. He had a twin sister. And I guess his dad, a fine Irishman whose real last name was, I think, Donnellan, walked in and said, "Oh, God, you had two of them?" and then just left. So then my grandmother was an alcoholic, and this guy named Landau, who lived down the street and had a foster program, raised my dad. So he took the name on at 18 to kind of honor him.
Oh.
So I'm Irish-Italian, but my last name is it's Jewish or German, depending on what side.
Wild.
Yeah. So he was most known, and then this George Perlis, who ended up coaching at Michigan State, was trying to put together a team in Detroit, and he found my dad, and my dad ended up being this insanely good athlete. And I have a picture in my son's room of my dad leveling three guys that was from the cover of a Detroit News, and he was my size. He's a little bigger than me, but he was a really good athlete.
That's so cool.
So yeah, he tried to do that for us, and my brother, it was great. For me, there's just videos of me in right field when I'm a kid, and I'm just doing this for no reason, not even paying attention, and there's ball that'll just fly over my head, and you just see the other team scoring home runs. I don't even notice, and my dad's just holding a camera, and you can just hear him being like, "God damn it." So yeah, I didn't follow in that footstep, but he worked for a few different businesses, and then he ran athletics, then coached high school basketball as well.
Cool. Well, for my dessert question, what is some advice that you would give someone, like a friend of yours who's in a bad place, either in a relationship or life? What is some good advice that you would give someone to help them feel better?
Everything is up and down in life. You're going to hit your bottoms and you're going to hit your tops. And I mean, the reality is if you don't learn to live with it, you're just going to learn to hate life and grow bitter. And it's like, even if you're at the worst part, that means things can really only go up, especially if it's of your choosing.
Yeah.
So it's like you have to make the choice to get out of your own head. No one else can really make you cheer up or make you better or make you sober or make you think, it's like you really have to just work at it. And it's like, it sucks because there's plenty of days where everybody doesn't want to get up. There's plenty of days where you have depression so bad, like you'd rather just sit there and I don't. I do the same thing. I just get up. And it's like, just to tell them that it's like, you're loved and look at the qualities. Like the hardest thing that I shouldn't say the hardest, but the best thing I ever learned was gratitude. And I mean, really learn it. You can say you have it, but then when you actually feel it, like when you have that child or when you have that thing, something there that loves you, you have this gratitude that you never knew existed, and your life can be very, very beautiful if you allow it to be.
I love that.
Thank you.
That's so sensitive. That's a really sensitive thing to say.
No, thank you.
You have a hard outer shell sometimes, and it's like, that's a very nice, vulnerable thing to say. Thank you.
True. Yeah, it's the truth.
This was such a fun episode. Where can people find you?
They can go to davelandau.com. I have a show on Blaze TV and YouTube, really. It's called Normal World. It's just sketches and stuff like that. And just touring, davelandau.com. Check out upcoming shows.
Yeah. Well, thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me. I really enjoyed talking to you.
Same. Guys, thank you for tuning in. We will see you next time.
First date, baby.
Are you really drinking a glass of milk with dinner?
First date, I can't wait.
You told your mom about me?
Just say you're ready.
Delete my number.
First date.
Your parents are your roommates?
First date.
I'm so excited to see you tonight.
First date, baby. First date, I can't wait. First date.
Welcome back to another episode of First Date. My guest today is a rowdy comic and a graduated door guy at the Comedy Mothership. We're going to find out what that means here in just a moment. You can catch him on tour. He's everywhere, and he co-hosts the William Montgomery Show. Give it up for Casey Brockett.
Thank you.
So, graduated door guy at the Comedy Mothership.
Yes.
What does that even mean?
Like I'm passed, so you have to be a door guy, and then when the booker thinks that you're good enough and you're ready, then you graduate and you don't work anymore.
To
You
like a
just do
bodyguard?
spots.
What do you graduate
You
to?
just do spots. You don't work anymore.
Oh,
so you don't
okay.
take out the trash anymore. You just do the weekends and you call in your avails, then it gives you your spots. So you don't have to, you get all the fun without having to work. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it is fun.
Is being a door guy at the Comedy Mothership a good way to get in?
Yeah, it's hard. There's only a select number of, there's not a very high turnover rate because it takes a while to, part of being passed is being able to support yourself financially without working. So that's, there's not a lot of turnover. So there's not a lot of people being ingratiated into it. So.
Yeah, that would suck if
Yeah.
they were like, you don't need to be a door guy anymore. And you're like, but I need
the
my
money.
salary.
Yeah. Please, my family.
Yeah, no, let me keep going.
Wait, can I say something?
Please.
First date, baby.
Hey, you sing that better than Heather.
So cool.
I'll let you know whenever we do like the, what is it, the remix?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be good.
I'll have you do my remix.
Ooh, dueling first dates. Like, oh, that's so fun. Like a Run DMC Christmas thing. So
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. I love that.
Where are you from originally?
Georgia. I am from Georgia. the
Okay.
state. Yeah. North Georgia, the state, not the country. Yeah, that's where I grew up. I was born in Illinois. I lived in Idaho, and I've been here for 4 years. So I've been all over the place. But
Do you like it here?
yeah, I prefer it here over the other places I lived.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How old are you?
29.
Okay. Do you have a girlfriend?
No, not yet.
Do you want
But
one?
I've had them. I just got out of a relationship that was several years, but so not yet is not the right way to put it.
You're
but
not in a relationship at the
not currently.
time.
No.
Okay. So I have some very specific questions here that people have asked me to ask you, and I'm going to go through those first because I think they're hilarious and I
Okay.
don't know what they mean.
Go on.
Okay. Why do you hate Beatles so much?
Beatles?
Do you hate Beatles? Have you said that at some time?
Oh, I don't know if I have.
Do you like Beatles?
Sure. Beetlejuice?
Damn, so fuck you,
You're
whoever
way
told me
off.
to ask that.
You're way off and you're way out of pocket right now. I'm about to leave.
Maybe they meant the Beatles.
I love the Beatles too, arguably even more than the insect. I think about Beatles, the band, Paul McCartney,
Yeah.
George Harrison, more than I do the insect.
As do I.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite Beatle?
George Harrison?
He's the most, I think,
Yeah.
the most underrated Beatle.
Uh-huh.
He wrote My Guitar Gently Weeps.
Mm-hmm. All Things Must Pass is such a beautiful album. He's like really, God, he's beautiful.
I know. I'm
Yeah.
a big fan.
Yeah, me too.
I'm a huge fan.
I don't know why someone would say some crap like that.
I don't either. Maybe they're trying to instigate an argument here because the Beatles
Mm-hmm.
are also my favorite band. In fact, I like the Beatles so much that my baby shower's theme is Yellow Submarine.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I'm excited.
I was thinking of something the other day. I used to have a thing called Bebo, which was like MySpace for elementary school kids. It was called Bebo. And I didn't understand Google until I was much older. So I thought, I didn't understand you could just look stuff up. So I remember being on Bebo and I typed out I would play the song Yellow Submarine, which is not like a very deep song. And I would type the lyrics on my Bebo, and it took me like 3 hours to type all the lyrics. And then I wanted to fact check it, so then I Googled Yellow Submarine lyrics, and I was like, oh, I could have just copy pasted it. Like I didn't have to. I was thinking about that like 2 days ago, and I don't even know why I picked that song because it's not even like that cool of a song, like to be like it's not like a Bob Marley lyric or something. Yeah.
Have you seen the movie?
With the card, that animation is so cool.
Yeah. Have you seen it on mushrooms?
Maybe when I was younger. Hard to say around the holidays, but it's totally possible. I used to maybe smoke weed and watch it and stuff.
Yeah.
Not
It's really
mushrooms.
cool. I really like it a lot.
Yeah.
Do you prefer incandescent or LED Christmas lights?
Incandescent. Is that like you conjure light? Is that like conjuring lights?
No, incandescent I think is like the old school ones where they actually get like hot.
Oh, sorry. I just thought about the Conjuring and I got really scared. I hate thinking about that stuff with the nun.
I like incandescent too. Not The Conjuring. Do you like scary movies?
I do. Yeah, that's my main genre. I'm a big movie guy. I have like 500 DVDs in my house. My house is all like DVDs. But yeah, I like collect. Besides doing stand up, that's my big passion is movies. So yeah, I watch all the horror stuff. I love that.
We were actually, before we started rolling, we were talking about how you're going to the movies later today.
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to see?
I'm going to see Y2K, the new Kyle Mooney movie. It's like, what if Y2K was real? And it like turns all the electronics alive and they start attacking everyone or something. I haven't seen it yet. So
So it's like a mix between Transformers and Apocalypto.
Yeah, an Apocalypto, the Mel Gibson movie, Apocalypto. Yeah. Apocalypto.
Isn't that what it's called?
It is. That is what it's called.
Yeah.
I haven't thought about that in a really long time.
I feel like that's kind of what that sounds like.
Sure. I'll come back once I've seen it.
Yeah, let me know. Keep me posted and updated. And please eat popcorn.
I was telling you off camera, I eat popcorn at least 4 or 5 nights a week. Even when I'm at home, I'll just eat popcorn for dinner.
Do you get like the movie butter one?
Out of like Orville Redenbacher, if I'm eating at home or at the movies.
At home.
I get, movie theater butter.
I do too.
Yeah.
Like the AMC, the one that's really bad for you.
So good to think about.
So good.
It's so good. And when I was a kid, sometimes we didn't have very much money and we would have popcorn for dinner.
Yeah.
And it's really cool when
Sometimes
you're a
not
kid.
having money is the better way to go.
Yeah, because you get all the
food
treats.
wise. Yeah.
Yeah, you get those like 37-cent chicken pot pies.
Okay, I don't know about that.
They're like really, really cheap ones that are like a
Ew.
quarter.
I'd rather watch The Conjuring than eat that.
No, trust me, you wouldn't.
I don't.
If it's anything like how I remember, you don't want to go down that road.
Do you prefer older women or younger women?
I recently dated a girl who was 30. I'm 29, so I guess that's not that weird. But I remember meeting someone when I first started doing stand-up, and he told me he was 29, and I remember thinking, I have never met somebody who is that old. I remember thinking that.
Really?
I have never met a human being who is that old. I couldn't believe it. He was a friend of mine, and we were doing open mics, and he finally broke down. He was like, I'm 29, right? And I was like, what? And they just let you do this? You're that old? And now I'm 29. So you get such a, as you age, you're like, oh, he wasn't old at all. Of course that's not old. My
Yeah.
dad's older than that, of course. But, and my mom. But,
But someone else in real life.
yeah, I went, what? Because I was like 22. Man, what the hell?
Are you an only child?
No, I don't know why I almost said yeah. I have a... I guess I'm just panicking, I guess.
Why are you panicking?
I just get nervous. I'm a nervous guy.
There's nothing to be nervous
I know.
about.
I got to do better. I got to do better. My sister is older than me by 4 years, and then I have 2 half brothers, and one is 16 and one is 18.
Okay. Which one do you
Yeah.
like more?
Out of all of them,
Yeah.
hard to say. Maybe my sister.
Because she's not half.
No, I like them all
'Cause-
equally.
You don't have to say that.
I do, I think. I don't... I haven't been there a lot. I know my little brothers, and I love my little brothers, but there's such an age gap there. I haven't lived there since they were little kids, so
Okay.
I don't know them as well as I know my sister.
Yeah.
But when I go home for the holidays, we play basketball, and they're getting a lot better, but I'm still able to beat them, and it's nice. It's a good relationship.
That's good.
Yeah.
How did you find out that Santa Claus wasn't real?
My mom was dating a man named Bobby Ray, who was a cow farmer, and he had a son named Stetson, like the hat. And he was my best friend. Ooh, I'm gonna cry. And he told me, we were hanging out. We wanted to be pro wrestlers, so we would work out. We would just work out. We were like 9 or 10 years old, and we were working out one day in the farm. And he told me, he was like, man, somebody told me the other day that Santa was still real. What a little baby. And I remember tearing up. And I was like, what are you talking about, man? I remember it so vividly, like it was yesterday, because I trusted him so much. He was so cool. And I was like, if he's saying this, like, there's no fighting it. Like, this is the truth. And I was broken. It went from like doing push-ups and burpees to like, what'd you just say? Say that again. But I was too old to be thinking that. I was like 9 or 10.
Yeah.
I guess I was just a broken guy.
At a young age.
Yeah. And I wanted to believe in something bigger than myself.
Yeah. Well, Stetson sounds like the kind of guy that would like to break bad news to people.
Sure. He probably had his own problems.
Yeah. He wasn't okay. He was unwell.
No, he had his own demons. And he probably wanted to see that reaction in me. Like, look at the little baby, watch him squirm.
Oh. So sad.
But he ended up, his friend shot him with a shotgun, but he didn't die. But it's a whole thing. But he had to have a colostomy bag. So he got his. His friend shot him with a shotgun. They were playing around with it. And he went, don't shoot me. And he went, what, like this? And he shot him. He didn't know it was loaded.
You're kidding, actually?
Yeah, it was like 6 months after that. So karma, big guy, Santa. Haha.
Oh my God.
Santa always pays, always
Man.
comes back.
Have you heard from him since?
He's okay. I saw him at a Beef O'Brady's like maybe 5 years ago. That's
At
like
who?
It's like a sports. It's hard to say what it's comparable to in Texas, but Beef O'Brady's is a chain of like sports restaurants.
And you saw him there?
Yeah.
Was he whole?
Yeah, he was fine. But I think he has to have a bag. That's not my place to say. But I saw him there, yeah. And I was in college at the time, and I said, I'm at college. And he said, well, I'm here. And I was like, oh, I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. I feel bad.
Oh, man.
But that's what happens when you
Break bad
break
news to
bad
people.
news. You get shot, you work at Beef O'Brady's.
Damn. He did get his.
Yeah, he got his comeuppance big time. Santa always collects.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see here. When it comes to making a move, do you like to be pursued or do you like to be the pursuer?
That's a good question.
Thank you.
Like on a first date or just in life?
I think like in life.
I haven't been pursued that much. Like, I don't check my Instagram messages, so maybe that is something that's happening now. But before that, like, I'm not a super good looking guy, but I have like a good personality, I guess. But I digress. I'm really going down the rabbit hole here to not answer this question. But I don't know, because I've had girls in the past, since I got out of that longer relationship, who have pursued me, and I don't think I liked it as much. I think that's what you want in your head, and then when it's happening, you're like, oh, this is crazy. What, does she like me for who I am? That's so gross. Yeah.
What's wrong with her?
Yeah, well, she must be insane if she like likes me like that. Yeah.
Well,
Which is so weird.
If you ever want someone to go through your DMs and like look for you, I'd love to be that person.
Sure. That would be good. There's a bunch of them. I feel
like we could have a whole section of you reading the DM sliding in.
Uh-huh.
And then I'd love to also respond for you.
Where I watch them come in live.
No, I bet you have like a bunch of sitting there on ice.
Probably. Yeah.
You know?
I haven't checked it in like months and months and months. So
yeah.
that could be fun. That would be a good way to spend like a Sunday.
Yeah.
To see if anyone thinks you're cute. Yeah.
I'm sure people think you're cute.
Maybe. Hard to say.
You have a good personality.
I have a good personality, and I'm I have a great conversation. Yeah.
Personal question. Do you consider yourself a good babysitter?
No one has ever had me babysit their child, ever. Not once, not even my little brothers. So I would not know. I don't think I've done it one time.
Okay.
It's not a guy thing. It's definitely not a guy thing for like me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you never really think about that, but babysitters are like almost 100% of the time female.
Yeah. Unless it's like an effeminate, like maybe nerdy guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Which even then I'd be like, why do you want to be at home alone with my child?
Yeah. You got to ask yourself these questions.
You know? It's like strange to think about.
Yeah. I'd rather be out there playing football.
Yeah. I don't blame you. There are some things in life that are okay to be a total crapshoot, like trying a new type of milk in your coffee. But finding the right doctor shouldn't be a total crapshoot. And with ZocDoc, it's not, because you've got more options than you know. ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality, in-network doctors. Choose the right one for your needs and click to instantly book an appointment. We're talking about in-network appointments with more than 100,000 healthcare providers across every specialty, from mental health to dental health, eye care to skincare, and much more. Plus, ZocDoc appointments happen fast, typically within 24 to 72 hours of booking. You can even score same-day appointments. And you never know when you need an appointment just like that. That's why I love ZocDoc, because you can go online and they make it super easy to connect you with a provider. So stop putting off those doctor appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/date to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/date. ZocDoc.com/date. Guys, do you want to satisfy your partner in bed? Well, today's sponsor, Rose Sparks, is here to help. Rose Sparks are a game changer for guys who want some extra help in the bedroom. They're a 2-in-1 prescription treatment that contains the same active ingredients in Viagra and Cialis
2 powerhouse treatments. It's not just the ingredients in a medication that matter. It's how you're taking that medicine. That's why Rose Sparks are designed to dissolve under your tongue, so the medicine hits your bloodstream faster than old school pills. Plus, tadalafil, the active ingredient in Cialis, lasts in the system for up to 36 hours. Signing up is super convenient. Ro connects guys with a Ro-affiliated medical provider 100% online, so you don't have to waste time in waiting rooms. If approved, Rose Sparks treatment ships directly to your door. Head to ro.co/Lauren to connect with a provider. If prescribed, new sexual health patients get $15 off Sparks on a recurring plan. It's time to rise to the occasion. That's ro.co/Lauren. If prescribed, new sexual health patients get $15 off Sparks on a recurring plan. When you think about businesses that are selling through the roof, like Alo or Skims, sure, you think about a great product and a cool brand and brilliant marketing. But an often overlooked secret is actually the business that is making selling simple. For millions of businesses, that's Shopify. Nobody does selling better than Shopify, home of the #1 checkout on the planet. And the not so secret with Shop Pay that boosts conversions up to 50%, meaning way less carts going abandoned and way more sales going. So if you're growing your business, your commerce platform better be ready to sell wherever your customers are scrolling and strolling. Shopify is amazing. I absolutely love their customer service. They're so easy to work with. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout Alo or Skims uses. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/date, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/date to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/date. Do you get jealous easily?
No, not particularly. No.
What would you say is like your biggest red flag, like personally in a relationship?
I can be emotionally unavailable.
Like avoidant, like you're avoidant?
Yeah, I can. It can be difficult for me to have serious conversations. Not that I need to joke all the time, but when there needs to be like a serious conversation about maybe who should be doing the dishes and who should be taking out the trash, I can get really avoidant about that sort of thing.
Like, what do you do?
Shut down emotionally.
Overdoing the dishes?
It could be any sort of confrontation about like a real life issue. Like, remember I asked you to go to the bank or something like that. And I'd be like, why are you saying that to me? Like I take everything really personally. What's your problem? Yeah. I don't get angry. I don't like lash out, but I definitely shut down emotionally and it can be hard to reach. Yeah. I think it's like a response to like childhood trauma, I think.
Okay.
You didn't ask that, but I think that's why I am the way I am. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that something you're interested in working on?
Not particularly.
No.
No, not really. I had a BetterHelp thing because I do the William Montgomery podcast and BetterHelp gave us a subscription and I met with a therapist one time. I was like, I'm fine. I'll be okay.
I don't like love therapists either.
Yeah, it was awkward because then you have to like, they can only help you with what you tell them. Obviously. So I had to like tell her about like my whole life and I was like, oh, I'm just talking about all this awful stuff for an hour. I'd rather just go eat popcorn or whatever. Yeah. Play football.
Yeah. I felt like the time frame was weird. Like I felt like they were just watching a clock. Because like when your hour's up, they're like, all right, well, we're going to bookshelf this and we'll meet next time. And I'm like, nothing made me feel less like safe with a person, like with like talking to someone.
Yeah, there's a time. Yeah, they're watching the clock and you're like, oh, I paid for a friend. Like I'm just paying for a friend.
But also, guys, if you need therapy, go get it. This is just our personal experience with people.
I'm sure it's very useful.
There's some people that swear by it.
They would have to break down all those emotional barriers. It would be like a Goodwill Hunting thing, and I'm not willing to go through that. Because they would break me so hard, and I would be looking around like, who is this new person? And I'm not sure I'm ready to do that. Because I know it would be helpful.
Yeah. I also don't like digging into my trauma. I prefer to suppress it.
Yes.
And pretend like it doesn't affect me. You know?
Yeah, just keep pushing forward.
Yeah. Even yoga bothers me.
Because it feels so good.
It's so relaxing that I don't like to feel that relaxed.
Sure. Yeah, I have a lot of friends who meditate and things like that. And they're like, oh, it's really helpful. I'm like, I don't want to be helped. I want to stay bitter and rock and roll.
Yeah, I feel like I have some of this. I have some of that same vibe.
Yeah, I want to stay with this tough exterior so nobody can really find out the real me.
I feel you.
Sure.
Same way. So let's say that you meet someone that you're like super smitten with.
Yes.
What can they do to ruin it?
Rude.
Really? If they're rude? Like personally attack you or be rude to other people like in general?
I would want to be with someone who's real sweet, a real sweetie, but not too much, like you said. If they're pursuing you too much, it really is gross.
Like a simp.
Yeah. And they're like, "Oh, you're so great." And you're like, "I'm not that great. Shut up. You're wrong. You're wrong and you're crazy."
But that sounds flirtatious.
Maybe. There's a line to it though. You want them, like, I don't know. You want these things like, for example, like a goth girl. Like most guys want a goth girl, and then you get a goth girl and they're super emotionally unavailable and they're kind of rude to you and you're like, I don't think I like this. But that's what you love about them, but then it also hurts your feelings. So your perfect person is hard to find because you need them. It's attractive when people kind of brush you off a little bit.
Yeah.
But then also you're like, why don't you love me? And then when they do, you're like, you are a freak. You are gross. This is gross. Why do you like me so much? That's disgusting.
What's the longest relationship you've ever been in?
I dated a girl for 3 years, I think.
That's a pretty long time.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's your end goal? Do you want to get married and have kids?
I don't think I'm mature enough to have children. Maybe someday.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would need to... I'd probably be a good dad. I know lots of great stuff. Like I know a lot of facts and stuff.
Tell me a fact.
Of course, now I can't think of any. I know hundreds of facts.
But you know a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I know like a million things.
Like random shit that no one would ever think of and then you like know it.
Yeah. I read a lot of Wikipedias. So I read a lot of like fun facts about UFOs and cryptids and cryptozoology and
zoology,
like the study of cryptozoology. So that's like Bigfoot and Nessie and animals that people see but aren't necessarily real. So I know a lot about like transdimensional shifting and UFO vehicles. Are they in the ocean? Are they in the sky? Is it something the human mind is even able to perceive? Thought experiments.
I feel
puzzles.
Like there's UFOs in the ocean.
Yeah, I think they live down there.
I think so too.
Probably. And are the crafts the actual biological being? There's so much to think about.
I think that an alien could be as like I think plants could be like anything that's not human that has like life to it. To me is an alien.
Sure. Yeah, because it's not us.
Yeah.
That's a good way to look at it. And the Venus flytrap, too. What the hell is that?
That's a really cool plant. Do you have one?
No, I don't. I wish.
I love Venus flytraps.
Yeah, you can feed them beetles, callback. Yeah, you can feed them all kinds of delicious treats. Raisins.
I love that we're doing callbacks on my podcast.
Yeah, whenever I do one on stage, I always announce it. I go, callback.
It's good to know.
Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. I feel like this might give you a better idea of who I am. I brought this from home. This is some people that I've dated. Okay, so this is a list of people. I'm kind of talking out of school, so I shouldn't really do this, but this is a list of kind of famous people that I've dated. And there's 25. So I'm going to read them really quickly. Pistol Pete Maravich, John Gotti, Auntie Anne, Mr. Peanut, Mr. Six Flags, Amanda Pandemonium, Pinky and the Brain, Teddy Pretzel, the Whirlwind Twins, Typhoid Mary, Matt Scarecrow, Jeff Hardy, Jeff Bridges, the Ozark Howler, Marlo Tarlo, the Aviator, the Avett Brothers, Tony Shashery, Samara Morgan from The Ring, The News, not Huey Lewis, the band,
Oh my God, I'm gonna pee.
Diane Claus, Santa's daughter, the creator of the Marvel.
Wait, what's Santa's daughter's name?
Diane.
Oh, did you make that up?
It's canonical.
It's what?
Canonical. So it's like the lore of Santa. Like there's like you can fact check it. Her name's Diane.
Okay.
5 more. The creator of the Marvel, Crumb from Real Monsters, President James Monroe, Rachel Dratch, the marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love her.
And the founder of the Proactive Solution.
And which one of these?
So that gives you like, I get around. So I've been known to love them and leave them. Yeah.
Who would you like to add to that list?
I thought the girl from Civil War, the new movie, was really great. She's also in the new Alien Romulus. I can't think of her name though.
Okay,
but
well,
she's gorgeous.
We'll Google her.
Yeah. Whoever that is.
Yeah. Who's your biggest celebrity crush right now?
That girl.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember her name
Callie
though.
Spaney.
What is it?
It's like Callie Spaney,
Yeah.
something like that.
Callie Spaney.
Okay, what
She's
an interesting
gorgeous.
name.
Yeah. And then there's a wrestler in AEW named Timeless Tony Storm, who I really, really have a huge crush on.
Did you ever watch the WWE?
Yeah, I watched it a lot with Stetson, my friend.
I was obsessed.
Me
like
too.
Thursday night SmackDowns.
Yeah. Oh, I loved it. Yeah, I went to AEW in July and got to watch it. It kind of reinvigorated that. I went to Royal Rumble in January.
Did you?
Yeah, it was really fun.
Have you seen the Vince McMahon documentary?
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
It was cool. Yeah, he did a lot of bad stuff, but he did a lot of good stuff too. But
I mean, yeah, I'm not saying he's like the best person, but it was a cool documentary.
it was cool.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna go to my tasting menu here.
Go on.
So it's like a this or that thing, and it's the first thing that comes to your mind. You call it out.
Okay.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Hot dogs or pizza?
Hot dog.
Netflix binge or outdoor adventure?
Netflix binge.
Singing in the shower or dancing in the mirror?
Singing in the shower.
Okay, good. Sneakers or sandals?
Sneakers.
Snowball fight or water balloon fight?
Snowball fight.
That's painful and you're fucked up. Big party or small gathering?
Small gathering.
Have you ever had a surprise party? Mm-hmm. Have you ever thrown a surprise party? Mm-mm. You're a bad friend. Hot chocolate or eggnog?
Hot chocolate.
Do you drink alcohol?
No.
Not at all?
Uh-uh.
Have you ever?
Yes.
What's your...
Severely.
What? Oh, really? So you're sober now?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Do you relapse from Robitussin?
No, the last time I did it, I was 18. So it's been 11 years.
Wow.
Off the tuss. Yeah. It's a young man's game. Yeah. You gotta know when to pass the torch to the next generation.
Yeah. Cake or pie?
Ooh. Cake.
Chocolate or vanilla?
Vanilla.
Fly or road trip?
Road trip.
Dine in or delivery?
Dine in.
What's your favorite restaurant?
Oh, Charlie's.
Where's that?
Charlie's. I don't know why I thought of that. It's a Beef O'Brady's situation. I only go to Irish themed restaurants. So Charlie's, Beef O'Brady's, O'Reilly Auto Parts. So those are the big three. Burlington Coat Factory. But Charlie's. It's not Charlie's. It probably is legitimately Chili's. I love Chili's.
Okay. My first modeling job I ever had was on the Chili's menu.
Whoa.
I was holding a margarita and I was pretending to cheers with someone else and I was like this. And that was it. And I was on the cover of the menu.
Whoa,
And
that's a good get.
I thought that was so cool.
It is cool.
And then
it was nationwide?
Yeah. I could go to Chili's and be like, can I see your menu? And then I would take a picture with the menu and be like, that's me. And I was like 16.
It's exciting.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Superhero or villains?
Villains.
Who's your favorite villain?
Dennis Hopper in Blue Velvet.
Oh my God. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Okay, that's like the actual worst person on the planet.
But he's so entertaining.
How have you seen Blue Velvet? You're 29. What are you watching?
Well, I watch all the Lynch stuff. I'm a huge David Lynch guy. It's so great. That's such a great villain with the nitrous and.
Oh my God. You know how you almost vomited with The Conjuring? That's how I feel about Blue Velvet.
It's not anywhere near as scary as The Conjuring. Trust me. Trust me, brother.
I disagree. I accidentally bought that movie one time.
Yeah.
On DVD, because it was like $3.99, and I was like, "Oh, I've never seen this movie before," and I buy it and I take it home, and I was distraught.
Did you think it was something else?
Yeah,
Blue Crush, the surfing
movie.
movie?
Yeah, it was like whatever, and I thought that was back when I thought I was an invincible person and could handle scary freaking movies. Oh my God, I can't believe you made me think about that.
Pretty good answer.
That's the all-time best answer. I thought you were going to be like Venom.
No, too scary for me. Way too scary for a guy like me.
How do you feel about people like sending a voice note?
I wish I got more of them. It always makes me laugh when my friends do it.
Really?
Yeah. I've only had maybe 10 of them my whole life, though.
Really?
Well, because mostly I'm texting with guys, and guys don't do it a lot, in my experience.
I hate them.
Yeah?
Always. I'm always somewhere in public, and I don't have time to listen to your 3-minute
Sure.
voice memo.
Yeah. I wish we come from different worlds. I wish I had people sending me voice memos. But I bet it would be annoying. That's true. Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Pancakes or waffles?
Waffles.
Card games or board games?
Board games.
Do you like Waffle House?
Love it. One of my favorites.
It's one of my favorites too.
So good. Pecan waffle.
The All-Star Special?
So good.
I know.
I just started dipping toast in eggs recently. And
Just now?
just a couple months ago. And maybe a year ago. I was just trying to impress you. But yeah, I get sunny side up and I dip the egg, and it's been really great.
Yeah. Do you like to
Yeah.
have like a fried egg, or have you had it like soft boiled and you take the piece of toast and you dip it in?
Soft boil. I don't even know what that really means. Honestly. What do you mean? Is that where it makes the egg kind of stink?
No. Well, I think all eggs stink.
Well, yeah, all eggs stink. But sometimes when you boil the egg in like vinegar or whatever, am I thinking of like soft shell? Like a crab? I'm not sure what I'm saying. But sometimes you I don't know, my ex-girlfriend used to boil egg, the full egg in the shell, and it would stink. Like vinegar.
Oh.
Is what it is.
It is what it is. I can see why that didn't work out. So, a hard-boiled egg is when the egg boils so much that the inside is like
Okay.
powdery and hard.
Whoa.
It's like that's how you make deviled eggs.
Okay.
You know what a deviled egg is? Okay.
Yeah.
A soft boiled egg is when you boil it for less time, and then the inside is like
right.
a runny yolk, but the outside is hard.
And
Okay,
then you
so-
peel it? Oh, that looks quite good. I've never had one of those.
So do you see the picture on the far left? Up on the far left, this one right there. Do you see that? So
Yeah.
that is like my favorite way to dip toast
Wow.
in eggs.
I would love to have that for eating. That sounds really great. Is that a piece of toast? Is that like a Biscoff?
It's toast. So
Looks
you can
good.
you cut the toast in, like, see how they're dipping it in that egg right there.
Cut it in
It's-
strips.
Yeah, it's just cut your toast in strips and then you dip it in the egg like that. It's a
Wow.
very English thing.
It seems like it. Put some pepper on there, some Tony Sasseries.
Yeah.
My ex, Tony Sassery. That's so cool.
Anyway,
Well, I gotta check it out.
now that
yeah.
you're into it, you should think about trying one of those sometime.
I would be so lucky.
It's called dipping eggs.
Dipping eggs.
Okay. Sorry, I have a hard time breathing sometimes.
That's okay. You were saying that you burp a lot because the baby's growing hair.
Yeah. I just found that out today.
That's great. I just wanted it to be on the podcast because it was kind of funny.
I'm surprised that I haven't really burped into the microphone. That's usually like a
Yeah.
big red flag for me. But
That's your red flag is burping.
I feel like I don't like to hear other people belch.
Sure. I don't like that either. You know what I hate is when people blow their nose. That's a red flag for me.
Really?
Go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. I don't want to be thinking about what's all up in there. Nasty.
Yeah, and what's coming out,
Yeah.
especially on like a airplane or in
Yeah.
like closed quarters.
What are you thinking?
Psycho.
Keep walking. Stay lost.
That's like a Blue Velvet villain.
Something Dennis Hopper would do.
Seriously. Mustard or ketchup?
Hate mustard. Gotta be ketchup.
You hate mustard?
Can't stand it. Stinks.
Really?
I hate the way it smells.
I can't even smell mustard.
What?
I've never. I didn't know that mustard had a smell.
Oh, it's got a huge smell. One of the biggest in the animal kingdom. It's so big. Smell wise, yeah.
Have you guys smelt mustard?
You might be. Wow. This is maybe.
Does mayonnaise have a smell?
Not particularly. Not like mustard. Not like mustard.
Like, I know ketchup has a smell.
Yes. Mustard has a huge smell.
I've never
can't.
smelled mustard.
This is undebatable. It's got one of the biggest smells of all time.
I've never smelt mustard. What does this mean?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm like racking my brain. Might be smell blind.
Well,
Yeah,
if you ever find out what that means, I'd love to know.
I will. I know. I'll
you.
read a Wikipedia. I'll let you know.
Yeah, I need to know what it means, people who can't smell mustard. That's like colorblind, kind of,
Yeah.
for smells.
Concerning. Certainly. But you got your whole life ahead of you.
I'm learning
You'll
a
figure
lot
it out.
today. My last question, my dessert question. Do you consider yourself romantic?
Oh, I'm a huge romantic.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What is the most romantic thing you've ever done for someone?
The most romantic thing ever. Oh, I've done like fun, like scavenger hunt type things. Like
Oh
for-
my God, that's
yeah.
so fun.
for like presents. So I'll leave a note like check in the pantry, and then there'll be a note on the cereal box, and then they open and it'll say like check a DVD, and then they check the DVD, and it'll lead them somewhere else, and then eventually they get like their present. I've done that. I've flown people places, I guess, is kind of romantic.
That is romantic. I love the scavenger hunt thing, though.
That's good. And then it keeps the present going where you're really excited and
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's better than just giving someone something. You send them on this little adventure.
Yeah, and they're excited the whole time and they're laughing and they're so happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like Christmas? Is that your favorite holiday?
I love Christmas.
I feel like the lights. Do you like lights?
I love lights. I can't get enough of them. One of the best things.
Do you have a Christmas tree?
No, I live alone.
You can still have a Christmas tree.
I guess I could. I have a lot of Christmas candles. I light them at night sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. I have some candles. Not a tree, though. I don't know what I would...
What?
I don't have
No
one.
Christmas tree.
I wish.
Okay.
Someday.
Are you going to go home for Christmas?
Yeah, I think so. I'll go home to Georgia for a couple days, and my mom lives in Illinois, so then after that, I'll go to Illinois for a couple days.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you going to... What do you want for Christmas?
Bluetooth headphone.
Bluetooth headphones?
New basketball. I'd like a pair of iPhones.
Why do you have 12?
I'm just kidding about the basketball. That would be so funny, unwrapping a basketball.
That would be
Yeah,
hilarious.
29 years old, unwrapping a basketball.
Yeah. I want to be there when you unwrap that basketball.
Smiling with my basketball. Best Christmas ever.
Yeah. When is the last time you got a haircut?
It's been a while. It's been a while. I only go to Great Clips. I'm a man of simple means. So I go to Great Clips. I was thinking about going today, but the day's I've already lost it. So, and maybe tomorrow. I always go to Great Clips, different ones too. I don't even care.
What do you tell them? How do you explain your haircut?
I say I still want it to be big, but I don't want as much frizz. So I say like take an inch and a half off. Every
Okay.
6 months I'll get an inch and a half off maybe.
Okay. Is this
Yeah.
the longest your hair's ever been?
It's out there. I think it's been a little bit longer.
Okay.
Yeah. It's pretty long. Everybody's talking about it.
Everyone's talking about it.
I don't mind it, but I can notice some things. The only time I ever notice things is how I perform on stage. So sometimes I'll get off stage and I'll go, I think my hair was too long. That's why they didn't like me, and then I'll cut it. But it's just delusion.
Do you have any advice for me? Any helpful advice that I could really use?
Just in life,
Yeah.
there's no such thing as a free dinner.
That's a helpful fact. No such thing as a free dinner.
Yep.
If I don't pay for it, isn't that how am I paying for it if I don't pay for it monetarily?
People take advantage of your trust. people go, oh, remember that dinner I bought you? You gotta come with me to Hawaii or whatever. But that's like a benefit, I guess, if they also want to take you to Hawaii. But there's never a wrong time to go to Hawaii. That's my second piece of advice. There's never a wrong time to go to Hawaii. And the third piece of advice, rounding out the top three, would be love like there's no tomorrow and laugh like no one's watching.
Dance like you're alone.
Yeah, dance like you're alone. Smile like you're with friends. Yeah.
Well, thank you. That's very, very helpful.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Where can people find you?
CaseyRocketComedy.com for all my tour dates. And I mostly just use Instagram, which is just Casey Rocket. And the William Montgomery shows every week on YouTube. But come see me on the road. I'm doing a bunch of dates. So,
Cool.
yeah.
Well, thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me. So
It was
fun.
so fun. All right, you guys, don't watch Blue Velvet, and we'll see you next time.
First date, baby.
Are you really drinking a glass of milk with dinner?
First